to today's video. If you're a teenager living with sickle cell, or you know someone who does, then you know that fatigue and pain are some of the challenges we often have to deal with. Today, I will be talking about how to manage this pain and fatigue and the symptoms they come with so that you can still maximize life to the fullest despite the challenges. Everybody can relate to what pain is, but does everybody know what pain and fatigue in sickle cell really entail? Your guess is as good as mine. Pain in sickle cell is caused by blockages in blood flow, and that is what leads to what we call a sickle cell crisis. Now, this episode can cause sharp, intense pain, typically in areas where you have joints like your bones, your chest, sometimes your abdomen. If you live with sickle cell, you already know what pain is. Then fatigue, on the other hand, is something that comes when the body is not getting enough oxygen, because unlike everybody who has round-shaped cells, yours is sickled, and so it leaves you feeling drained and exhausted even after a lot of rest. And that's why you see people saying, "Oh, you're always tired. Why are you always tired? What have you done? You are too lazy." It's actually not laziness. If you do not live with sickle cell, this is my time to tell you that it is not laziness. It is fatigue that is caused by the body's inability to supply enough oxygen. Now, what are some tips for managing pain? Let's talk about it. First, it is important to state that you must stay on top of your pain management plan. Everyone who lives with sickle cell has a pain management plan. It could be taking your prescribed medications, painkillers, or hydrosiras. But also, I like to say that the king of pain management is hydration. You must consistently drink water. See, people say water not get enemy. Literally, in sickle cell management, water is king, because staying hydrated will help you prevent dehydration. Like when you drink a lot of water, your body has more fluid for the cells, the blood cells, to move. And if you are dehydrated, it could always trigger a crisis. So stay hydrated. Another thing that works for many people for pain management, aside taking medication, is warm compress. So you can use a hot water bottle and apply it to areas where you are having the pain. And then you can also use heating pads. They work just the same way what hot water bottle works. Okay? And this other one is distraction. You need to distract yourself when the pain is. It's not always easy, trust me, I know. But then, distracting yourself by maybe doing deep breathing exercises or thinking about every other thing aside the pain can help reduce the perception of pain in your brain and promote some sort of relaxation. It might not be so effective when you have extreme pain, but for mild to moderate pain, distraction and deep breathing exercises can work. Fatigue can be very overwhelming. Trust me, I know. You are not alone, right? Some days you wake up and you're feeling so tired and you're wondering, I just woke up. Why am I tired? I haven't done anything. See, sometimes I might not have even done anything 2 days before, but then I'm waking up and I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm slow. I'm not mentally there. I'm not physically there. I am just tired. And on this day, there's the tendency to want to push yourself. There's a tendency to be hard on yourself. On the days when you feel fatigued are the days you need to show more grace to yourself. These are the days where you feel, especially as teenagers, why am I not like other people? Why does God not like me as much as He like other people? Like, why do I have to be the one to be tired, to be the one not to be able to participate in sporting activities that every other person does? Why do I have to be the one that's left out because I'm always tired? Those are the days we get more of those thoughts. And that, my darling, is your cue to remind yourself that you are built different. Those are the days to show more love, more kindness. Speak to yourself with kindness. And those also are the days that you must listen to your body. Like I always say, your body will speak to you. So you need to pay attention to your body. You need to listen. What is my body telling me? Do I need to take a break? Do I need to go back to bed and rise again? Do I need to seek help? But you must listen to your body. If your body says rest, pause, rest. And now, because sometimes you have a lot of things you need to achieve, it looks like the world will move on without you, whether or not you complete this task. And you have to complete the task. Sometimes you want to complete the task to prove to yourself that you can do what every other person is doing. And so that can feel overwhelming. But here is my advice to you. Listen to your body. It is very important. And then pace yourself. So don't push yourself too hard, whether it is in school, whether it's in physical activities at home, whether it is wanting to show your siblings that you can be just as hardworking as they are. Don't push yourself. Break your tasks. Break them into small chunks that you can do. That high that you will get from having successfully completed a task will still come if you break them down in small bits. Okay? And then do not be afraid to ask for help. I know sometimes we're always saying, I'm always asking for help. They will say, I've come again. Let them say you have come again. See, it is better they say you have come again, or you're always asking for help, than they're coming to visit you in the hospital when you are knocked down. So do not be afraid to ask for help. It can be a lot because you think that you're already some type of additional responsibility to the people around you, and so sometimes asking for help can feel like a lot. But my dear, ask for help. Okay? And then nutrition can help in your energy level. When you eat things that are rich in iron, vitamins, minerals, they can keep your body strong. If you don't have money to buy a lot of protein, please eat eggs. At least have one egg a day to help you. You don't like, plantain, have plantain chips. Eat them in the form that they appeal to you. Again, with dieting, remember, you cannot use other people's template as your own template. We all react differently to different food. Sickle cell is like having DNA. It's different for everyone, okay? So be sure that you're working with what your body wants. And that brings us back to listening to your body. So if you try something and it's not good for your body, maybe you should let it go, even if you think it's working for other people. Mental health matters. It does. And managing fatigue isn't just about the physical things that we do, It's also about mental well-being. It's completely okay to feel frustrated sometimes. It's okay to feel down. We all get those days. At least I know I do. But on those days, the temptation to retreat into your shell and feel sorry for yourself will be very, very appealing and very strong. Please do not give in to it. Instead, be sure that you are surrounded by people who love you, people who support you, and talk to them about how you're feeling. Sometimes journaling helps. If you do not want to talk to other people, journal. Journaling can help you bring your thoughts into perspective. And when you can see your thoughts on paper, you know who to speak to. Okay? You can't do this journey alone. You can, but you shouldn't do it alone. Okay? So talk to your friends, talk to people you consider family, or even a counselor if you think it's overwhelming. It is important to have outlets to share your feeling. It's like a pipe. When you have a pipe that has no outlet, but then it has an inlet where water is coming in, but it has nowhere to go. It eventually is going to burst open. And it might not be great when it bursts because it will be disastrous and you'll not be able to contain it. So have outlets, okay, so that you don't have depression setting in. Sickle cell is a lot on its own and it can take a mental toll on you. So have a support system. Connect to people who also have sickle cell. Join online platform if you feel like maybe people around you don't understand. If you have an online community of people who have an idea what your pain is like, you feel much better because you have people who can tell you how they've been able to navigate the particular phase that it is that you're going through. On a final note, I need you to keep in mind that managing pain and fatigue in sickle cell is not a one-time fix. It is a process. It is a journey that you do not have to go alone. Always bear in mind that with the right strategies, support, and self-care, you can and you will overcome these challenges. So keep going, and remember, please remember to be kind to yourself. Be gracious to yourself. Speak to yourself with kindness. The kind of grace you will extend to someone who you see experiencing pain and fatigue is what I need you to extend to yourself. And together, we will thrive one day at a time. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Also, leave a comment below about the tips that help you manage pain and fatigue so that others can learn. Let us support each other in this journey. Stay strong. I'll see you in the next video. Again, my name is Oma, and I'm your sister in prosperity and good health. Ciao.